Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and we are back with some more Plants vs. Zombies, our live stream. Well, Plants vs. Zombies 1, live stream edition. And how's everybody doing? Well, not a whole lot of people here at the moment. I just started up, but hope you all are doing well. I know I'm doing really good. I had a great day yesterday. I managed to get a lot of work done on one of my side projects for the channel, and I'm actually pleased to say that it'll be ready to go today. Super happy about that. And well, I also got in a while ago. I'm a big fan of StarCraft, and one of the channels I watch is Carbot Animations. A while ago, they had a promotional going on for their Carbot Lings, so essentially Zerglings, except in the Carbot style. And I decided to pick up two of them, because you can't pick up just one, as Zerglings always hatch in twos. You mean just only pick up one, or three, or five. Always has to be an even number. Always has to be even. So yeah, yesterday, they finally came in. They're a little bit bigger than I thought they were going to be, but they're just so... They're nice. They're adorable looking. I don't have a picture of them right now. Maybe I might get a picture of them later and post them up on it some other time. But anyways, you guys are not here to watch me yak on about what happened yesterday. We're here to play some Plants vs. Zombies. Let's start off with our puzzle mode. I already finished the first one. Interesting. Alright, we're going to go ahead, just kick it right off with Vasebreaker. Oh, actually, before we get started... I completely forgot to take care of these, and you fell asleep, but I did purchase the nighttime. So as soon as we get a wheelbarrow, we can move this little guy over, and we can start to collect start to grow him up, collect money from him, etc., etc. And yeah, let's just hop right into it. Now we're probably going to get a few more nighttime plants from this. So... yeah, it's important that we get that wheelbarrow. It seems very quiet for some reason. But maybe that might just be my headset. I did turn it down a bit. That should be okay. Now these aren't too difficult. It's just don't break what you can't handle. And as you can see, we have the reverse repeater, where they fire to the left. There, back here. Probably should have placed this up one more. Oh boy. That would be okay there. Probably place this guy here. Break all of that. Well, that's fine. Go. We'll place that there. We'll let this one arm itself, and then we'll break these. Yeah, I just need 200 gold in order to afford the wheelbarrow, or essentially just one win of this. I believe this will give us a diamond. Okay, that's good. And we got the win in the bag. There we are. There's 300. Now let's get that wheelbarrow and get our Doom Shroom going. Yeah, these shouldn't take too long. They're not very difficult. Wheelbarrow, thank you. Need that money after all. And start recouping on our investment into this place. It'd suck for it to essentially be for nothing. Yeah, I haven't... I'm not going to wake up our snail just yet. Mainly because we only have 2 plants that will be collecting gold, that can have gold collected from them, or money collected from them, and that's not really worth, in my opinion, 1 chocolate. Now, if all 6 of these was going, then that would be a yes. And unfortunately, he does not travel between gardens, so that means that our shroom area, the nighttime, as well as the aquatic place, aren't going to they aren't going to be, collecting money. So, kind of an unfortunate thing. But what can you do? That there. Place hit motion right here. Get these guys going. Oh man, it's good to see these with no screen doors attached to them. I'm looking at you, Geomaker. Oh jeez, oh dear. That'll handle those, Rose. Are they going to be able to kill him in time? Uh-oh. Let's see here. Hypnotize that. You. That there. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, these aren't going to... This actually looks like it's not going to take too much time. Well, these are the first few levels. I may have to do a bit of start. Oh, chain reaction. That's my favorite one. Constant shack in the boxes. If I remember correctly. You break one. Break one. There we go. Yep. Before you know it, you have the whole map revealed. Keep that right there. A small line of these guys. That there. Oh, it may also explode your plants. Did I mention that? And break. And we're done here. We're done here. This level's done. Ching. I have had it where I think I've been unlucky enough to get most, if not all, the vases broken off of the first one, which was a little intense. M is for metal. Yes, it is. That there, put that, put that. A while since we've seen a magnet shroom. That there. That. Place you here. Break both of those guys. One. Ow. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Do that. Break that one. Nice try, my friend. Maybe we could save this row. Oh, that was easy. Oh, and we're done. Easy. These aren't very perplexing puzzles, I know. It's just a catching title. Because we had minigame madness last time. Torchwood. More torchwood. Yeah, good timing. Although I definitely think I've done this wrong. Maybe not. Go. Put this right here. And finish the job. Let's just fix this all up. Need a fair chunk of damage here to win this one, but it's no problem. No problem whatsoever. Done. Seems really quiet on my end. Maybe just because I have to turn up my volume. Anyways, okie pokey. Ooh, we have spikeweed. Is Zombonis appear in here? Don't know. Go, a little more. Easy. Already done this one too. Man, maybe this live stream. Maybe I am gonna have to do it for a few levels of the campaign. Oh, okay. I might actually lose if this guy's any faster. Ah, dang it! It's just too fast. Just a pinchy bit too fast. That there. These guys. Places threes there. Break a bunch of these apart. And now we can sit back. They won't survive 3. They can survive 2 sometimes. They won't survive 3. Oh, good to go. And done. Look at that, making a little bit of our bank back. I can get up to 7,500. I can buy 3 more marigolds. I think I should be able to. Another chain reaction. Okay, good to plant these guys here. Break that one just in case. Okay, that's good. That there. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Oh dear. Okay, thank God. We got it. Oh, that's it. Well, not bad. Not bad whatsoever. Ace of Vase. I believe this is the one where we're going to see Gargantuars at it. Am I right? Wait for that guy to pass. Alright, it's fine. There we go. Sacrificial. Oh, and of course a lantern. Go. Questionably could beat this. I probably should have placed that there. We might have to restart this one. Oh, we're good. This guy was still firing, and we had Snow Pea, which effectively can get twice the amount of shots in by the time it gets just as far. And now we're done. We could go on to endless mode, but it's just endless. I'm not going to really go on to endless mode. Yeah, no. Let's just go on to iZombie 2. Eat all the brains to pass. Okay, we shall deploy here. You. You should be fine to go here, you're here, you're there, and we should be okay. Hopefully. Yep, we're good. Easy. So easy, we're gonna start sending in a horde of zombies. Everybody, it's time to send in the horde. And some screen doors. Buckets! Another bucket! Kill my zombies. No, don't kill my zombies. I just made them. Oh, we're actually gonna blow through this really quickly. I didn't think we were gonna go through this one this quick. Oop, I didn't need to undo there. We're gonna have to wait for this one. Yeah, top row is gonna give us all the sun that we'll need. And we'll send diggers down this row and then down this one. We're gonna just have to send 2 bucket heads down that row there. That should take care of that one. And we can send just a couple of zombies there, send diggers down there. Blow up the mine. Ah, it didn't quite do it. Phew. Alright, now we're just gonna wait for these guys to slowly move on over. And all of a sudden, they got a digger ambush! Almost had it in the perfect line, but I misplaced. Making sure that we have a nice tunnel system all the way to the back. I like to see that. Alright, we could totally dig it, and now we're nuts. Are we nuts? Who knows? Send another one in here. In here. Let's at least get that going there too. These guys in. Get this in. You. Mushrooms is just going to be trouble if we try to send ladder zombies in this row. But double ladders in this one will allow us to easily clear it. Oh jeez, they killed the bucket hit. They killed that zombie. I wasn't expecting a fume shroom to be able to do that. I probably should have sent him in anyways, or the bucket head in anyways. There we go. And a diamond for us. Yeah, it's weird how the iZombies reward or diamonds, where the Vasebreaker only rewards gold. Super easy one. No, somewhat easy. Stack one there. Alright, there we go. That one's good. Bucket into these 2 rows. And 2 of these guys into there to deal with the cactus. Bungee this guy. 450. Oh, I'm a little short. Oh well, send that guy in there. Easy money. Don't even have to kill every plant. 20 minutes in, we're almost done these. Maybe I'll have... I take that back in my description. I think we're going to go ahead and do some survival today, too. May as well. Me smash! Alright. You should be able to tank that. Do I have to send in another support there? Hope not. I might have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Just use Gargantuars to clear the rest. Thank you. Okay, stop blobbing butter. Yeah, this one's just a little injured. Excellent. Actually, look at that. We have more than enough. Hey, Bane Miller, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Right now online. Stopping. Oh, sorry about that. 1 second. Gotta take a phone call. Oh, telemarketers! Why are you interrupting the stream? I curse thee. Silly telemarketers. Silly telemarketers. But yeah, how are you doing, Bane? Snow a lot, but small pieces. Ah, a little bit of squabbles where you are, eh? We had that the other day here. Now actually kind of nice and sunny. We still got the snow on the ground, so it's a little bit below zero. Let's see. Lots and lots and lots of chompers. Oh. Want to get Mr. Electric Boogaloo going down this lane. Go, my army. Go! Go, my army of zombies. Down. And you right behind him. Whenever we get a lift, whenever some raise up, whenever we lose some here, we just raise them up again. Oh. That's misplaced. Didn't put enough down in here. But yeah, how you doing today, Bane? Alright, raise one more, please. Thank you. Doing good? That's good to hear. That is good to hear. I myself am doing pretty good. I had a great day yesterday. Went out to get myself something to eat for lunch, and when I came back, I had a package on my doorstep. A while ago, I had ordered these. I'm a really big fan of StarCraft, and I watched a lot of a guy called Carbot Animations. And a while ago, he had a campaign for making these plush Zerglings that he calls that are called Carbotlings. And I bought a couple of them a couple months ago, and they finally came in yesterday. I was beginning to think that they were never going to show up, but yep, here they are. I got them sitting right beside me as we play a bit of PvZ. 3-hit wonder. Alright. What's the best? My best attack. Well, now we have imps instead of normal zombies. You guys are pretty weak. Couple of... Go a cone head and an imp down this level. Imp took a couple of hits for that cone head. Send one imp to deal with that. Cool. You're gonna be at that for a while, my friend. We'll take that. Take this guy here. Yeah, it was pretty nice. I was really happy for it. I was also starting to think that maybe my siblings saw it and maybe mistaken it as a package, like a Christmas gift for me. But I'm happy that, you know, that wasn't quite the case. Let's see here. So we can send you in there. Put an imp to tank that. And you can go there. Let's see here. Leave a couple of imps in this lane to take care of our problem. A little more. Ladder zombie. Followed by 2 imps behind that. Maybe a third to make this go nice and quick. And there we go. Yeah, babe, how goes the holiday season for, well, not quite the holiday season, but you got all the Christmas shopping done yet? I think I finished mine a couple days ago. Yeah, I finished mine a couple days ago. There's one more thing that I need to get, but I'm waiting till a little bit closer to the day to get it, as I think it's gonna pop. I'm getting a game for my dad that he's been really looking at for a while. Age of Empires 3, the HD or definitive edition, I think it is. Anyways, I'm waiting for it to see if it'll go on sale a bit closer to the holidays. And if it doesn't, then I'll still buy it outright. I don't really know. I have to figure out how to gift it. Can I gift it to him through my Microsoft, or do I accidentally buy it outright? Because I could buy it for myself on Steam when that goes on sale, but he doesn't have Steam, so I would rather... See, I gotta get it through the Microsoft store, and I have to wait and see if that's on sale. Haven't yet. Nobody told me. I was safe on that one. Well, that's good. That's good, Bane. All your brains belong to us. Oh, yes, this is a big one here. Let's see, what's the best way to go about this? This guy's gonna give me some issues. I can't quite take care of it just yet. It looks like we can run an imp gang through the... Oh, we won't be able to. We can if we do this, I think. Should be able to hop clear. Yep, he's clear. Alright, that gets us that. Too much pressure on me to find what they want. I feel that. I feel that one. That guy's gonna give me a bit of trouble. Might be better off quickly running a few... Oh no, I can't even do that because this guy. I gotta restart this one. I didn't... The setup of this is pretty... Okay, that's a bit better. It's a little bit better. Not much. Not very, though. Let's do that. 75 Sun gets us a little more. This guy's still covering here. Do a combo of... Nah, they're just gonna get ganked. They're just gonna get murdered. Meanwhile, I have to spend 200 Sun. I don't think I get that much back from that. And that's gonna make him go up. It's gonna make our diggers go up if we try to send one. Although if we go, say, a bucket and then one, and we hit a bit by that, but he should be able to get out of the Range of fire. Unless we do, like, double digger. I'm not sure what to do. This is also pretty, locked down defense here. Let's, well, do a bucket, and then we'll run a digger underneath. Alright, well, we got rid of Scaredy Shroom. Not that that was not really that great of an accomplishment. Alright, please eat this a bit faster. Tick. Move a bit quicker. Alright, this lane's gonna be good. We'll be able to send an imp down mid in just a second. Let's see here. What would be the best to send down? We're not going to be because this guy's gonna kill him. No! Star fruit, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Ah, he did it. Conehead down here should be okay. Well, I know will get me something for Christmas. If they do, I'd be okay with it. Oh, ifs. The thing I don't like about the Christmas season is I always have to think of something that I want for Christmas. Everybody's like, "Oh, what do you want for Christmas?" I don't know. You gotta know. You gotta think of something. I don't know what I want for Christmas. Well, surely you have. No, you don't. I don't think about this at all. I don't think about what I want for Christmas each year. Matter of fact, the only time I think, okay, what would I like for a gift is right before the holiday. And even then, I always feel anxious that maybe I'm asking for too much. Is this too much? Is this, you know... I get a little stressed out about it. We're gonna... Oh, this may have been a bad life choice unless they can eat this quick enough. I forgot about the star fruit again. Alright, that's fine. Let's see here. Then do this guy here. Actually, we could do a double ladder zombie in this row. Get some sun back. Because these guys only have a range of 3. People ask me a lot of times, still have no clue. Yeah, I'm also the same. I don't know what I want. Being quite frank, I'm happy with what I have. I think we're gonna... Oh, maybe this guy's gonna act as cover. Will he cover long enough for the imp? Oh, he just does it! Awesome. Alright. Let's see here. Send a bucket and a football. That should take care of this, and then we just imp this row here. Yep, we're good. I asked them what they want for Christmas. They gave me, you know what. If I asked them what I want, they gave me, you know that. I'm not really sure what I don't really understand that. I think. Guy's gonna get eaten. Send another one in. We'll be able to chomp this guy down. We'll chomp this. Then we'll get started on this. And that guy will go. Now send you. And that's a wrap. Eat. And we're done. iZombie is complete. Oh, that really did not take that much time at all. I could do endless for a while, but that wouldn't be too fun. Although I suppose we could show what we get for endless. These are the zombies we get. We never see Gargantuar after that one level, which is a shame because I really like Gargantuar. Anyways, quick pop over into the Zen Garden, and we're actually gonna go ahead and buy all 3 of these. We'll get that eventually. But you know, we gotta make some profits somehow, right? It's all about good profiteering. Invest in money to make money. The other thing I don't like about Christmas, and this is just a me thing, but my birthday is a couple months afterwards. So then as soon as Christmas is over, I get my folks saying, hey, you should think of what you want for your birthday. Going, it took me a month, it took me a long time to think, it took me a long time to think of what I want for Christmas. I don't know what I want for a birthday. I have to think about that. Say you want a pumpkin pie or Arby's for Christmas. They say those aren't. Oh, I see. I've had that a couple times. Sometimes I just... I think a couple of years ago I end up saying just gift cards for... like, maybe a small Visa card, a small card for iTunes or Steam. That would do, because I didn't know, had no idea what I wanted that year. I was absolutely racking my brain. I was trying to think, what do I want? I gotta think of something or they're just not gonna stop bugging me about it. Oh boy. Okay, let's see here. So we need that. We gotta get our Torchwood game going. We do these 2. Don't want marigolds just yet. No, actually, I don't want that. I want tall nuts. Tall nuts are better. Cherry bomb, yeah. We'll go with this for the time being because we can get a quick defense set up. I'm a little used to what's it called? Geomaker's version, because in these cost only my birthday on the 21st. Got to be BBQ. Oh, you went to a barbecue place. Pretty cool. Is it on the 21st of this month? Or is it on the 21st of a different month? This month. 20... Well, man, I don't know if I'm going to be live on the 21st, but if I'm not, then happy birthday to you, my good sir. That must feel really... That must kind of be a little awkward for your gift giving. It's, yeah, my birthday's coming up soon. So is Christmas. I'm gonna have people saying, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas? I need... You gotta tell us this, Bane. We don't know what to get you. And you're like, I just want this one simple thing. Oh, that's not a gift. You gotta think of something more creative. Oh, yes. Alright, so we have Peter, Repeater, Torchwood, Tall Nut. Place that down there. Here. Mr. Conehead coming that lane. That down behind. Very sun-intensive build that we're going for here, and if we, if I had bought it in the shop, Gatling Peas would also be another plant choice to use in these modes. Kind of exhausted a lot of our money on going after more plants for the Zen Garden. When those guys are eventually all grown up and good to go, then they'll start to make back on our investment on them. I remember, I'll make at least 1,000 back initially, plus an extra 1,200, so about half back. Then afterwards, you have to let them sit in the while you let your snail collect them on them for a while. Once you've done that, then they'll start. Ooh, look at that! Speaking of Zen Garden plants, we got another one. Ah, I can already smell the profits. And a second! Hey! There we go. I have to... Do we want to take a second in between waves to go visit them? No, we're not going to. We'll just finish off. We'll finish up the survival mode, and then we'll go visit the Zen Garden. Try not to be fun. Answers, I don't want nothing too expensive. Not like... Yeah, that's my exact answer. Problem is I get told, oh, that's not really a good answer. You have to think of something else. You have to give me a different answer than that because I don't know what to get you. You think you know me for almost 23 years. You think one would think they would know what you'd like after that amount of time. God, I'm gonna be 23 soon. I'm not ready to be 23. I don't even think I was ready to be. I wasn't even ready to be 20. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, we'll just do that. It happened on wedding. Ah, yeah. Let's not talk about weddings. I'm not ready to be married. Nowhere near ready to be married. Come on, son. More sun. More sun. Actually, more marigold. More money, too. Oh, poor newspaper dad. Just wanted to read the puzzle. You got burned really quickly. If you're quick with this, you can actually get your defenses up. Well, if the sun's going in your favor, you can easily get a bunch of defenses in. Be able to go to... I don't think so. I think they're starting to close those back down again. So unfortunately, I'm not able to go out to a restaurant at the moment. Well, I'm not sure if they're closing them down just yet. I think our provincial government said that they're going to monitor the situation for Christmas while people do their Christmas shopping. And if people are more or less, you know, following rules, they're not getting a increase in. We're not seeing an increase in transmission through like at malls and those other places. Then we might keep them open. But we live really close to I don't want to quite say where, but one of the major cities in the province. So we might close for the sole reason that people from that city might decide, hey, they actually have quite a bit of openings, quite a bit of places open in there. So we're all going to travel over to here and start buying there. And the problem with that then becomes, you're now coming over here. You might be bringing, you know, the outbreak over here, and we don't want that. So we might have to close up more. It would suck. Although from what my sister says, malls aren't really too busy at the moment. Or at least the mall that she works at isn't too busy at the moment. So, nice chocolate. So she might, the malls might actually be fairly empty. I think a lot of people are ordering their stuff off of online shopping now. Like, if you had stocks in online, like, companies that did all that online stuff before this whole thing started, I'm sure you're making a lot of money by now. You'll have a lot of money in stocks. You got the drive-through, but you don't have a car. Oh, that's unfortunate. I remember one time I did see somebody use a drive-through with their bicycle because they didn't have a car at the time, at the moment. I thought that was hilarious. Just come in, and they just come out, walk. They go onto the property. It's like, yeah, I'm ordering at the drive-through because it wasn't. It was well before this. I think it was just because it was at 2 o'clock at night. No, not 2. Sorry, 12 at night. And the inside was just closing up, but they still had the drive-through open up. And yeah, it worked. The guy on his bicycle was able to go up. I forget where we were. It actually may have been a McDonald's. They were able to drive up to the drive-thru with their bike, and they got their order taken. No problem. And it kind of surprised me, but at the same time, like, you know, I could see that. It's Canada after all. Yes, we would do that sort of thing. That pumpkin's not looking so good. I guess just more or less the same. Well, we don't really need anything else. Take those two. It was a very interesting, that was an interesting night. Oh, I forgot to bring marigolds. Oh, I meant to bring marigolds with us in this one. Oh well, we'll just settle with these ones. Plant some more next time. Get a little more money. Gotta get the profits rolling in. Because on our lawn, we're only focused about making money. If we can make money faster, then I would love to do that. Imagine if a plant like this existed in real life, and it would occasionally drop you, you know, 25 cents, maybe $1 sometimes. Multiple times during the day, like, as quickly as these guys are dropping them right now. Like, how rich you would be by the end, by the time, like, after a day's worth of just looking after this little guy. Somebody come up with that, please. I would love to have more money. Although I'm sure whoever comes up with this will both simultaneously be rich and at the same time bankrupt an entire nation. Yes, burn, zombies, burn! Well, actually, let's say, except for you. You don't burn. No, he did burn. Very badly. The football zombies are no match for us. They toast you really quick. You got any other interesting stories of anything that happened as of late, Bane? While we're on the topic of that. Oh. You went down in difficulty, game. Trying to give me an easy way out? Or, not easy, what? Trying to give me an easy time at the very end? Shame on you, game. Let's help, and then bring this, and then bring this. There we go. Every plant not oh, hold on a second. I don't have enough space for Gravebuster. Got a free gift card that someone gave you. Oh, nice. How'd you get that? And no, Christmas present does not count. Funny as that would be. Oh, I love the smell of toasted zombies in the morning. I also love the smell of profits in the morning, too. I don't even need to collect any more sun anymore. Oh, excuse me. Oh, they're gonna eat through that. Oh, my doom shroom. You fiends will pay for this day for destroying my doom shroom. Money, lots and lots of money. I'm trying to think of a good story to tell, but I can't really think of one. Not that I haven't had one happen, it's just I can't really think of one that's really worth telling. I was outside by a coffee shop for Wi-Fi, and a guy in a truck asked me, "You want a gift card?" I didn't need them, but I looked like, ah, interesting. Guy just giving away a free gift card like that. Oh, chocolate, nice. Alright, just ready the doom shroom. Light the fuse. And kaboom! I can't say I've ever had that happen to me, Vane. Just go, some guy come up to me, go, "Hey, would you like a free gift card?" I don't really get offered free anything. Alright, these are guaranteed to be daytime plants. So good, yay. You guys, hurry up, want more water. I'd like to use my snail so I can start to get some passively. Also thought it was... Oh, that actually... Yeah, that would do it. I'm gonna need more plant. That would actually explain a lot why he'd give you a free gift card. Very kind of him. If a little misled. If he didn't really understand, but... Very kind of him. You want more water? You are a pea shooter. Got a first little pea shooter. And what's our last one going to be? What are we getting? We are getting a sunflower. Nice. Alright, let's pop into nighttime survival. Be a little more complicated than daytime survival, but nothing we can't handle. There's lots of fume shrooms. No scaredy shroom. Scaredy shroom. We don't need you here. It's okay. Okay, scaredy shroom. You don't need to be. Let's see. No, I still want those. Let's rock with this. That's just free money there. As you all know, I love my free money. Nice and given soul. I'll talk about people giving me stuff. I can't say that I've ever had that happen. So I don't really know how I would feel in the situation of, hey, somebody's just gifted me this free thing. And I don't know them. Well, I was talking about free money in game, Bane, not in that situation. No. Free money from marigolds. Let's see. We'll add that there. Just get rid of the puff shrooms. It's not going to be needed. This is our marigold line. Oh, bless you. That's fair. Yep, I did say it. Yeah, it is a good point in both games. Free money is the best kind of money. Actually, maybe I do have a decent story. So, when I was 15, I was working at a full-service gas station. So, I don't know if you know what a full-service gas station. Well, I imagine you do, Bane, but I guess for people who are seeing this in the future who might not, it's basically where, you have the clerk and the cashier, he goes outside and he pumps the gas for you. In rain, shine, no matter the weather. Trust me, I've had a lot of rainy days. This one was a particularly really wet day. And of course I had people coming out. And I had accidentally forgot my jacket inside, but from the last customer I had, it was, pretty soaked. And what ended up happening was I was standing outside in the rain in t-shirt and shorts because it was a pretty warm day out. And the guy ended up feeling, I forget if it was a guy or a girl, but he ended up feeling really bad, so they actually tipped me, I can't remember, it was either $5 or $10. When I questioned about it, she was like, yeah, nope, I gave you that money, you keep it. You have to work out in the soaking rain. I didn't really know how to feel at the time, because I was thinking to myself, I have never had this happen before. I don't know how I feel about this. But I did say thank you as she was leaving. I did thank her. At the time, I just had no idea how to take in that situation. I've come to think of it, for the entire time that I worked there, I didn't really have a whole lot of people no complaints. And the only time that I had somebody get the slightest bit angry was when I almost, and it was indeed a mistake on my part, and the guy was actually pretty apologetic. Well, not apologetic, but pretty understanding about it afterwards. But he had a, Volkswagen, I think they're Beetle. I forget what cars they are. There, but he had parked it close to the kind of partway between the diesel and the normal gas pumps. So I went, okay, I went to the normal thing. I thought the car ran on, normal gas, but turns out this was a diesel powered car. And I almost poured gas into a diesel powered car, and that's something you do not want to do. The guy was pretty surprised about that. He was shocked. Well, yeah, he was shocked that I was about to do it and quickly stopped me. I know he did yell at me, but at the time it's understandable. I'm about to make a very bad a very bad mistake, and it would have wrecked his car really bad. But afterwards, it was like, I said, I had no idea that was a diesel car. I'm used to seeing those as, just a normal gas-powered car. He said, yeah, it's okay. I get that a little bit. Yeah, that's about that. That was another interesting story. Pay attention to the screen here and also try to read the comment. Sometimes for many people give money they think is sorry for me. Clean the hair. I see. And when in actuality, you're just at the coffee shop because it's free Wi-Fi. Free public Wi-Fi. There. More sun, please. Hello. And goodbye. Actually, now that I think about it, in our town, there was a coffee shop in the downtown, or a couple coffee shops in the downtown, and they do tend to, a lot of the homeless people tend to hang out down here, now that I think about it. Just sort of in and around the coffee shop. I don't think they ever go inside to actually, be in there, but now that you make me think about it, Bane, yeah, there's a lot of people that actually, a lot of homeless that hang out around coffee shops. School. Oh my, a pipe bomb in the middle of the hallway. That must have been pretty scary. Yeah. Yeah, when you heard that, that must have kind of scared you a bit. Probably a lot. I can't say I've ever had that happen in my school. Although I do remember there was a while ago when I was in high school, I think the 11th grade, they ended up, I don't know how it happened, but let me just pick my plants and I'll go back on my topic here. Let's see, what would I want for this? Let's take that. Oh, let's not getting around those. So, pole vaulters aren't getting around the tall nuts. Okay. I should have picked Grave Busters. I'll get rid of that. Anyways, I don't know where it started or what happened, but there ended up being a massive drug bust at our high school. And I remember one day going into class, and it was me and I think 2 or 3 other people there. It was a little shock, like, oh, that's a lot of people who were involved with this. And I knew all of them. Not like there were some good kids in there. Some of the people that I think you'd expect be taking those sorts of substances, and then people that I would never have would never have guessed would have been, mixed up in that mess. So anyways, our teacher also comes in and he's like, wow, that's a lot of people. Oh, there is Grave Buster here. I don't remember his exact remark, but I think it was along the lines of, wow, that's a lot of people who are involved with this. And for the next test, he took a markdown of who was all there, and he gave us all bonus marks for, I forget what his words was. I think it was not getting mixed up in that, or not being part of that crowd. So yeah, that was a really easy test for me. That was a really easy test for me to get a good mark in. Yeah, another interesting story. That's right for long. None of us would pull something crazy like that. Well, I don't know. I don't know how it went down. I never bothered to find out. All I know was that a lot of people, they weren't in for... They were here. A lot of people got caught, well, someone got caught, and I believe they spilled the beans on, you know, who they were dealing for. And it just happened to have been a lot of people that were in our school. I don't know how many people, but it was what I understood, it was a fair chunk. They were all suspended for, I think, a few days, some of them a few weeks, or a couple weeks. I remember, like, after most of the people that came back, there were a couple guys that we didn't see for a long time afterwards. And I know it heavily affected their marks in those classes. I shouldn't need Gravebuster for this level. Keep with the marigolds. I'll need that. I gotta start repairing some of these tall nuts up. Take a random assortment of plants. Oh, that was an interesting time in the high school. The craziest part to me was that they had issued all these suspensions and everything, like, prior to everybody coming in. So, it was like one day, you see, you know, you come in, you see everybody there, and then the next day, they were all gone. Like, most of them were gone. No explanation. Uh-oh. I didn't notice that. Quickly patch that, patch up there. Another more kind of minor one was, I don't think I can say it for on YouTube just because it's a bit of sensitive nature, but somebody had decided that they did not wish to be among us anymore, and ended up performing the act in the bathroom, in a bathroom. And that one day, like, we were all excused. It was getting close to the end of the class, and you know, people are all getting ready to go. When suddenly I see a couple officers pass by in the hallway. I'm like, oh, something must be going down. And then I saw. I don't remember if I saw a couple of paramedics in a stretcher after we got out or before we were allowed out. And I'm trying to think back. Oh, that's bad. There's a grave down there, and it's a cone head. That's bad. I think this is actually, I do remember now. We were allowed out of class, but we couldn't go to that particular section of the building. And the bathroom just happened to have been like a divider between me and the next class. Like, it was just outside one of the pods. So we were allowed to, you know, be a few minutes late because we couldn't go there. Since people were still in the class and in the classroom, they weren't allowed out. And you know, nobody really knew what was going on until, you know, somebody said something. I think actually this was shortly. I don't think the two were related, but this was shortly before the big drug bust happened. Like, I think a week before that went down. He was scared at times because he really believed few of them did have some. I can't say that I was ever involved, or not involved, but in a place at a time where, somebody decided to go ahead and do that. I don't know if I could say it on it for YouTube because they might go, you can't say that. You're not allowed to say that. So I don't think I can't ever say that I was in a building when, that happened, Bane. But I know that would be, had got to be terrifying. I've heard the stories of it. And I imagine a lot of people were terrified at the time. Like, I'd be scared too. Like, I know we have drills for that sort of stuff when that happens. Actually, another funny story from when I was in college before the outbreak happened. We were practicing, the drills for in case, somebody were to come by and they had the idea that they wanted to, they felt like, how would I describe it? Not really. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe the situation, but you understand what I mean, Bane. We have drills for those sort of events that you described, even though they don't ever happen, or they've never have happened in our neck of the woods. And I ended up getting a really good place to hide. So in our college, we have a library. That should come as a surprise. We have a library in our college. Whoa, that's amazing. Anyways, one of the drills ended up happening, and I was right next to the library. And most of the library has some glass, that would go to about, I think, roughly just underneath your rib cage, if you were standing. And, about average height. I think I'm about 5'9", 5'10". So, alright, that for me would have been just under my rib cage. But there's also like a little desk and some computers that rest on it, so you could hide underneath the desks. I ended up getting a really good spot because just off to the side of the library, like, you go into it and right to the left. Hey, you can't do that! That's illegal! That's illegal. Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. Dang, zombie, you distracted me. No matter. Anyways, I had decided, when they played the announcement, hey, we're doing a practice drill for this, I was right next to the library. I went into it and said, oh, I'm going to go into the printer room, which is just off the side. And the printer room only has one glass door that you can peer in from. And there's a spot and if you could go far enough in where if you sit against the corner, you couldn't be seen. So I ended up sitting there for, I don't remember how long it was. I just know I was there for about 30 minutes to an hour sitting in the corner. Nobody had came into the printer room, and I was just busy, watching my tablet because it was bright enough outside, like it was bright enough for the natural light that you couldn't really, you'd have to be looking really carefully inside that room, and you maybe would have noticed a little bit of light, but I had the brightness turned down really, really low. And so about half an hour or an hour later, like a teacher comes in. They're like, oh, I didn't even notice you were in here. Like, yeah, I've been sitting here for a while. Is the lockdown over? I said, yeah, it's been over for a while. You know that, right? And like, nope, I was just relaxing in here, waiting between classes. I didn't have another class for a while after that, so it didn't really matter. So one thing I don't like about college courses is sometimes you end up having like a couple hours in between. Well, 2 hours is okay. 3 hours is kind of when it gets I don't really like this waiting around. I'd rather have it earlier. I'd rather have it closer, and then I can go home afterwards without having to worry about coming back, because gas is expensive. I don't want to keep, I don't want to drive back and forth, and end up racking up a gas bill. There's no point in that. Ooh, look at that. Our plants are ready to be watered again. My old house used to be in Sunday night long ago. I felt a boom, so I looked up across the window. You looked up and saw your old house. Ow. That must have been like a, oh, okay, somebody's clearly, he's clearly taking this a little too far here. Why would you, unless if it was like for, like, somebody demolish, like, using, yeah, I can't really, I don't think you tend to use explosives if you're contracted to demolish a building. Oh, someone else is up. I hope nobody was in that. That's happened a couple times around here, but they've, one of them was an accident. They had left something going and it just happened to explode and took a chunk of the house out. Another one was, it was one of those accidental things that happened, but they didn't mean to happen at their house. It was actually supposed to be at somebody at some other place, which was this kind of the scary part. And the dude ended up killing his wife, I think his 2 children. I don't know if he had a pet. He blew up his house. And then when they later traced it back that, no, this was actually going to be used again at somebody else's place or another building, he ended up getting fined. So after all that, because of one mistake, he ended up losing everything and is now in jail for it. Yeah. Thank God nobody was in that. Thank God nobody was in the house that you were talking about, Bane. That would have... Oh, that would have been very sad if it was. Well, clearly not an expert, Bane. They blew up the house on accident, probably. Alright, let's see here. I think... Yeah, we'll have enough time for one more survival, and then we'll put the rest of them into the next episode, or the next live stream. But yeah, we'll have enough time to finish this one up. Do I want to buy any plants? That's a good one. I don't want to buy any plants. Oh, I did buy walnut first aid. I'd convinced myself that we hadn't. Actually, I might save up for... Yeah, we'll save it for the pool one. And then I'm going to start knocking off the most expensive. So 9 seed slots. Then I don't know if there's a 10th. That might be a mobile exclusive. But if there's 10 seed slots, then we'll end up getting that one too. Don't need marigolds just yet. I'm trying to think, because I think there was also another case where that had happened. Like somebody accidentally blew up their own house. Or... I don't quite remember. This was like a couple of years ago. Those sort of things, they don't really happen. Like, those sort of extreme things don't really happen where I'm at. Most you'll hear about is, oh, somebody got into a car crash. Somebody accidentally sped too fast. I mean, kind of part of Canada, we don't really go around doing it. We don't really try to do crazy dumb things. I'm not saying that America does that. It's just, you tend to hear about that quite a bit from the States. Car crash on. You've seen plenty of them, eh? I've never been in one. Fortunately, I've never been in one. I know my mom almost got into one with my sisters in the car. It was because somebody had decided to drive in the middle of the night across the road with their ATV and they blew through a stop sign that they had. Which was dumb of them. Yeah, I think that's the closest anyone went to my house. And I know my sisters, they were shooken up by that for a long time afterwards. It really, really spooked them. A row from marigolds. We'll just make it this row here. That's there, then that. There. Here. As a shot. Lucky you weren't injured. Yeah, good thing you weren't injured from that. I've seen some of the, well, I used to, back when I worked at a grocery store, one of the people who worked in produce was also trying to become a nurse. And some of this, she's seen quite a few victims of a car crash in her days. Or when I got curious about it and asked her one day. It's something you don't really want to be part of, something you don't want to see, and some of the, on the extreme ends, they're bad. But sometimes they get away, with just a few some cuts, some bruises. The more extreme cases, you have broken bones. Oh, yeah. Long story short, don't get into a car crash. They're not fun. I think we can all agree that car crashes are not fun. I don't want to start getting... Yeah, we could start with the torch. Probably should have placed that in the water in retrospect. I guess we didn't really hit that much there. I placed that in the wrong spot too. I meant to place that right here, not here. Eh, oh well. Find me a little more time to be able to get a little more sun out. Yeah, before you working at Birkin floors or parking, driving into our parking lot was leech catching. Actually, that kind of reminds me of a story I heard on the news very recently. So there was a guy who, I'm not sure how it started, but they were fighting over each other. One guy keyed the other guy's car, then got into his truck to get away. The guy whose car got keyed, he was getting angry and saying, "Hey, stop! You're gonna pay for, you gotta pay for what you did there." And the guy in the truck starts driving off. And guess what? Guess what the dude who was trying to go after the guy who keyed his car did? Just take a second to guess. I'll give you a second to guess, but it's hilarious. Let's see, more repeaters. Let's see. Cherry bomb? Don't know. The dude decides in his infinite wisdom that he was going to mount the car's hood while it was driving away from him. And so he's hanging on from the windshield wipers. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make that stuff up. He was was hanging off of the dude's windshield wipers as the guy in the truck was driving away. And the guy was telling, like, people who were looking, call the police, call the police. This guy, as the guy was driving out of the parking lot with this guy just casually hanging onto the windshield wipers. I don't know if he was... I don't know whether to call him stupidly brave or bravely stupid. Just that... Yeah, it happened. I don't know where it happened, but... Actually, I think it was in our city. Pretty sure it was in the city. It happened. Oh yeah, the dude had no common sense, but he was determined to catch the guy for keying his car. And I told my dad, I don't know if I should give him props for doing that. Because that's a brave act. Call it a brave act or call it a really dumb one. Because it takes a special kind of person to willingly decide to hang off of the windshield wiper of a moving vehicle. Yeah, I agree. Human mind is very dangerous. Heck, just look. We're gonna end up. You know, it's not. People say, oh, it's no, I don't know if people say it, but I'm sure some people believe out there that human race is going to end because yada yada yada, maybe aliens, maybe I don't know, but the reality is that we as humans, we're gonna end up taking ourselves out. Collect the coins, collect the coins. Can you please burn this guy a bit quicker? On reports, some sports guy got fired because he said... I have no idea what he's got. He says something... Did he say a bad joke? Because you can get easily fired for that nowadays. I think I'm tempted to extend the water line out by one so that the water at least has something to help them out, because I don't have any spikeweed that can help them. Yeah, I got no idea, Bane. What did he say? I'd assume it'd be a bad joke that, while we would find it funny, anybody who's involved in that just was more shocked, if anything. He got fired because he said he didn't like Tom. Oh god. Oh my. Oh my. Why? Why? Why would you fire someone because they don't like a person? Like, what did Tom Brady's feel? Did Tom Brady go, oh god, my feelings are hurt from this. Somebody doesn't like me. Fire him. Looks like these repeaters are firing these zombies. Except unlike that guy, they're literally setting these zombies on fire. Oh god. I'm not gonna lie, Bane. That did hurt. That hurt me a little bit to hear. Not because it's just so dumb. Why would you fire someone over that? That makes no sense. Why? Oh boy. Some company he worked with. Oh. They ate something. Oh, they probably ate a pumpkin. I don't think I've ever heard anybody get fired over that. Well, I imagine it happens out there. You say something that not everybody agrees on, and you're fired. Congratulations. We will see you never again. Did he actually work for Tom Brady, or was he like doing something for him? I'm trying to understand I'm trying to find mentally in my mind a good reason to someone to fire someone because they didn't like someone, and I've got nothing. Get fired. Oh, I forgot to bring repeater with me. Oops. Yeah, I've seen people get fired for like the smallest of things. It still doesn't. Like, I still look at it and I still say, yeah, that's still dumb. Why would you do that? I can't say I've heard somebody getting fired for a dumb reason. Like, most of the people that I know, or at least I've seen from cashier at the grocery store I used to work at, did actually get let go for legitimate reasons. One of the dumbest was, well, I guess it wasn't dumb for the fact that they got fired, it was dumb for what they did to get fired, in that they stole right in front of a camera. Like, they took money out of the register and pocketed it right in front of a camera. And they didn't do it once, they did it many times. And I don't know why people do things. And I get it's like there are ways that you can technically be able to get away with it with that sort of stuff, but you do it consistently enough and somebody's going to catch on. He was looking for, I would think, someone bigger than sports. Oh, I see. Somebody hired up, he really liked him, and like, you can't say that about Tom Brady! You're gonna say that? We're gonna fire you! Oh, that hurt. That guy let his beliefs get a bit too much into that decision to fire the guy. I also had another kind of dumb thing that people did, that somebody working at my work did. And I have done it a couple times, although I did have actual reasoning, as in I had school that I had to attend to, or I have some homework that unfortunately I do need to get this, or simple, I got a doctor's appointment. But You know, the occasional time where your manager asks, hey, would you like to work some extra hours? You know, make a little extra money, because you need that. Because you're working at a part-time job, you always need money. Well, I've had that happen a few times. And you know, most of the time, I did end up saying, yeah, I could come in, because I could use the extra money. But there were some times that I said, no, I can't. And it was either I have an appointment that day, and this would actually be true. I would have. I know a lot of people say, oh, you could fake that stuff, but I needed the money, so I tend not to fake it. And it's either I have an appointment or I have some homework. There was a couple times where they tried to book me for a shift in the middle of my classes and said, yeah, I'm in the middle of school right now. We talked about this. And that was a fun conversation. Anyways, there was this one guy who was always looking for more shifts. He always wanted more shifts. Because, you know, in his mind, and I could kind of see it, he wasn't getting a whole lot. So I had suggested, you know, try to be a nice person. I suggested to him, hey, just talk to the manager, ask, hey, is there any way I could get some extra shifts? Or if you need like somebody to call in, you know, come talk to me, I can come in. And the dude, for whatever reason, like, he was asking for more shifts, and at the same time, not showing up for the ones that he was scheduled for. Which made no sense to me, because I looked at it and go, why are you asking for more shifts when you don't even show up for the ones that you need? And what frustrated me a lot, and was a big reason why I left, was my manager, like, for the shifts that he didn't show up for, store manager never bothered to get somebody to go in. He would never call people in, and it sucked because, like, this was around when you know, the outbreak came out, and I was looking for extra shifts. You know, school's out. I don't have a full-time job because nobody was hiring. Well, not a whole lot of people were hiring at the time. Places were starting to shut down. I was saying, yeah, I could use more money. Call me in. If this guy doesn't come in, then here's my number. Give me a call. I'll show up. And never got that call. And it frustrated me, and it was a reason why I left. I didn't like the management, or the top head manager there. The assistant manager was pretty cool, but... And... little like... Anyways, that's enough negativity for... Well, I guess, for the stream. People ask him how he got fired, imagine... Yeah, that guy got fired for saying he doesn't like Tom Brady. That must be a very weird conversation. Well, why did you get fired? You won't believe this. Oh, I'm sure you had to do something wrong to make somebody angry. I said Tom Brady sucked. I didn't like Tom Brady. They go, wait, what? You said that and you got fired for it. And then they just shake their head. Although, I imagine there'll be one or two people who then go, you said that? How could you not like the guy? I can see why he got fired for that. There are those people out there who would 110% say, yeah, I could see why he got fired for that. No, I don't want to sell the squash, even though it does give me a lot of money. Free plants, or free money, essentially. I love free money. Get these, you raise them up, and then they become money. I forgot to put you up. Oh well. Go ahead and feed you chocolate. By the time we come on next, we'll hopefully be sitting on a small pile of cash. But anyways, that's enough for the live stream for today. I have a little bit of work I got to do on one of my side projects for the channel, and Hopefully I should be able to get that up today. If you're looking for more PVZ content, I highly recommend checking out the previous live streams, or I'm currently doing a modded Plants vs. Zombies made by somebody who frequents here quite a bit, as well as the comments section. You know him as GeoMaker. We're playing a mod that he made, and so far, pretty good. Pretty good mod, gotta say. Thank you very much, Bane Miller, for coming here. And I appreciate you showing up, my good sir. And for everybody else who came and haven't commented, I can't really say who you are because I don't know who you are, but thank you for coming out live. And for those watching in the future, thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed. Don't forget to share this video or any of my other videos to anybody who you think will enjoy my content. Next time, we're gonna be getting all of these done, with the exception of endless mode, which is down here. No real point in doing endless mode, because I don't think you guys would really want to see that. Then afterwards, we're going to be popping into the adventure mode, which should hopefully be exciting. And maybe seeing if we can get some of these achievements here. Yeah, it'll be a little difficult to get these, but I'm sure we can get them. Well, maybe except for this one. That'll take us a while to get to. Which is why we have all of the Zen Garden plants going. Anyways, I've rambled on long enough. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, take it easy.